Okay, we are back. And, oh man, I need to fix that. Okay. Why is this? There we go. Okay, there we go. I have to check because I did some weird resizing, which means I need to double check all of my scenes. DeFat Italian, thank you very much for following. I appreciate you so very much. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That's not right. Okay, let's fix that.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's, for some reason, all of my sizes got all screwed up. But it seems
Technical
to be
difficulties?
working a little bit better now. Yeah, in this economy. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. We seem to be all right. Friends, welcome back. Glad to have you. I'm glad that you stuck around. I hope you enjoyed the music. I've really been loving it. The music, as I said in the chat, is courtesy of Grant Robertson. His Twitter used to be @cuttingclass, but unfortunately that got suspended for some reason. So you can find him at the other Grant on Twitter. He is a professional composer. I strongly recommend his work. So we are right now in a room where you have a dead centipede and a very large and very impressive looking door. And again, the door has on it a dragon face. The dragon's mouth is open, and there is an oversized, like 2 to 3 times what you would normally expect a keyhole to be, keyhole in it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's medieval times. It's not like
even for medieval times. Even for medieval times, we're talking about this would be a hefty key.
Well, the obvious question is, do we see anything in the room that resembles such a large key?
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. The answer is no. You do not find a key in the room that you're in. Do you feel like digging through the rubble at the south side?
No, thank you. I would like to actually do a go over the door for trap, lock, and then
sure,
we'll see if I get into lock picking after that.
Let's start with an investigation to see if there are any traps.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You do not find any traps with your result of 19.
Cool. Locked?
It is definitely locked.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hands inside of it.
Okay. I was about to say you're gonna fist the hole.
But I will pull out these tools first.
Okay. Make sure you've got the right tool for the job instead of just shoving your fist into the dragon face.
You're not a fighter. That can't be your solution to everything.
So I'm not. I am a diplomat. Thank you.
Thieves' tools are as so Marcus wants to know if bits can be spent for rerolls or inspiration, and the answer is a solid maybe. We'll think about that for next time. I don't necessarily love the idea of chat being able to override the mechanics of the game, but I do think having some sort of way of interacting would be good. Maybe inspiration is the way to go. I haven't been using the inspiration mechanic very much, and maybe that's the way to go. So Marcus, not a bad plan. We'll talk about it in between sessions. So what was I just saying?
I'm in the thieves' tools this door.
Oh yes. So thieves' tools are as individual as the people who wield them. So like, do you have your standard like leather roll, or what do your thieves' tools look like? What does a hyacinth flavored thieves' tool set look like?
These ones are what?
They're flavored sour gummy.
No. These ones are. It is a leather roll. They were a gift. So they are the same tools that Hyacinth trained with when they were going through like the casual lockpicking boot camp. It's fine. We only had to unlock our food every morning. But
it's
sign
of a good school.
I have I have a book recommendation later. Remind me. So like they're worn, but they fit really well in their hands. It's very much these are what I've worked with for an extended period of time and are solidly broken in.
Roll me a proficiency check with your thieves' tools, which is going to be.
And that's just straight, or do I get an attribute with that?
It's Dex plus your proficiency modifier.
Fantastic.
So you get your lockpicks in there.
What are you doing?
And this is a tough lock. Like the moment you get in there, you realize this is like it's got way more pins than you're expecting, and you're not quite able to make heads or tails of it. You can tell that this is a very complex lock, but it's definitely not going to be easy. I will give you a second chance if you wish.
Yes. Can I get a perception check on it to give myself like a little bit more of like how many pins are in it? And if there's anything like weird.
That will be part and parcel of your second thieves tool check. I will include that information with that.
Okay. Oh, that was exactly the same.
It's exactly the same. Okay, so you do one thing that I will say that you do notice. As you are fiddling with this lock, you're able to set a couple of the pins, and then when you get back to that, to see if it's still doing its thing, the pins seem to have moved themselves, and you get the sense that the lock is actively fighting you, rather than simply being a piece of machinery.
I swear it in Dwarvish.
What's going on, Hyacinth?
It's like it's alive.
Like maybe magical?
It could be. I don't know. Is it magical? I don't see magic.
I want to check.
Detect Magic is a first level spell. You can take 10 minutes to cast it as a ritual without using a slot, I believe.
All right.
We'll say you've got it up on you for now. It's totally fine.
I would like to intimidate the dragon in the door.
You're gonna okay.
Like to intimidate the dragon in the door?
Em, I will get to that in a moment.
That's fair.
So, Clarion, you have Detect Magic up. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please, and don't mess this one up.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Absolutely terrible. So
Jesus.
you do catch the whiff of magic. There's definitely some sort of magic at play here, but fuck if you know what it is or what it's for or who put it there or why.
Oh God.
But there's definitely magic there.
There's magic. It smells. I don't know what it is. I don't. I think there's magic there.
You should probably go sneeze. Your face is. Yeah.
Quick question, Jeff. Are you doing okay over there? You look frozen to me. Okay, you're fine. You're just sitting still.
I'm fine. I'm
Okay,
sitting still.
Just making sure.
I am formulating my own plans.
Excellent. Speaking of your plans, what's Calder up to?
Right now I'm just waiting. I'm keeping watch so that these people can focus on the door.
Psychonthrope, thank you very much for your follow. I appreciate you.
And just like otherwise looking over everything, keeping an eye on the rubble.
Mm-hmm. No other horrible creatures burst forth from the rubble.
But it's a standard thing. Like when people are focusing on things, someone keep watch, make sure that no one gets jumped.
Yeah, Barnabas is doing the same thing. In fact, Barnabas will go ahead and sort of chill at the door and keep his eye like in the other room.
If like I have a plan B if opening the door doesn't work.
So far, opening the door is not working.
What is your plan B?
Pour water into the mechanism and then freeze it and let the ice expand and destroy the lock.
I would like to intimidate the door.
So let's start with Hyacinth attempting to intimidate the door. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? How are you intimidating the door?
I want to intimidate the door, but I want to use Calder's idea, and I want to threaten the door with literally breaking it apart with ice.
So this is a door that's made of stone. And
yes, that's fine.
As you are telling it, we are going to put ice in you, and it's going to suck.
It's gonna expand, and then you won't have any of your mechanisms at all anymore. And then, just like this lovely, beautiful edifice that you have is gone, absolutely gone. Will not exist when we are done. Just
the dragon
I
face.
can't rant at it for 20 minutes, but I would.
The dragon face stares at you stonily.
That's fair. I make a rude gesture at it.
Damn you, Terry Pratchett. So yeah, doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, that's
and
fair.
So I really like the water expanding idea. And
I'm kind of into it.
Were this a mundane lock, I would be considered to allow it to work. However, the magic of the lock will indeed defeat that attack as well. It's an excellent idea, and if it was a mundane lock, then again, I don't want to set the precedent that I'll work on every locked door, because holy crap, that's kind of broken. So unfortunately, your freezing water trick, as cool as it is, does not work in this instance. The water expands, but it expands out the mouth of the dragon.
It's even with acid, because
ice.
the control water is not a damage dealing spell, so it can't actually hurt anything that's alive by any.
Yeah.
Oh, does it become an ice dispenser?
I will pull the water out of it and put it back into the water skin.
Waterbender over here.
Yeah.
I water bend it out of it and just back into the water skin.
Can I try again?
Yeah, you can give it another shot.
I'll give it another shot. Slightly better.
With an 18, you are able to get a better sense of it, and you aren't able to defeat it, and you also realize that as you are right now, if you rolled a natural 20, you still would not pick this lock.
Okay.
Do we want
Okay.
to check the other door?
Yeah,
This
I'm
one
feeling
seems-
that perhaps like this one is rude.
I will, in solidarity with Hyacinth, I will write on the wall next to the door, "I am a very rude door," with a speech bubble.
Oh, wow.
It looks like the dragon is saying it's very rude.
Good.
So what now, friends?
Back to the other room
We're
with
gonna
the
go
other
back.
door.
Yeah, and we'll scratch off the mark that indicates that this is the door that we went down. We'll go unlock that other door, because that's probably a reasonable door to unlock.
Okay, so we'll move Hyacinth over to this other door.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Do I
I'm
still have
gonna-
detect magic up?
I don't remember how long it lasts, so double check. I think it lasts minutes, hour. I don't know. I'm not sure. Double check that.
Let me check.
I actually don't play casters very often. I mean, I don't play at all very often, but I don't play casters really at all.
You
Which I
should
probably
play
should change.
casters.
Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Concentration. So yes, you still have you still have it up so long as you have been maintaining concentration on it, and I see no reason why you might not have.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm trying. I'm still trying because it smells funny. I want to see if this door has magic on it as well.
This door, you go ahead and roll your perception.
Let's see how bad this is gonna be this time.
-5.
Yikes.
Actually, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. You do not notice any magic on this door.
This door. This is not magical. Do you think you can pick this lock?
Well, there is only one way to find out.
Give it a shot. So you get those tools up in there. Oh man!
no. That's a no.
The lock.
Mm.
Not only are you not able to pick the lock, but the lock seizes up entirely.
Water trick. Let's try that.
Water trick.
Barnabas looks at the door, and he looks at Hyacinth, and he looks at the door, and he goes, "Do you want me to just knock it down?"
Please, please. I do not wish to see this.
All right.
No, Calder. If you wanna try that trick, it'll definitely weaken the door, so I can bash through. So give it. Go
sure.
ahead.
I'm gonna step back.
Actually, then I'll split it to like the corners of like where the hinges and the door, like the points of contact with the frame would be, and then freeze.
You may want to step back too.
Yeah,
everybody.
I'll take that step back. Yeah, please.
Let the.
Let me check. Let me briefly check the range of the spell.
So,
I do not see it. I
30
do not.
feet. So yeah, I can do it from a good decent.
So really quick, Barnabas backs up to the other side of the room, and then before he starts to run, he turns and looks to his left at the wall right next to him with a kind of a frown. Like he looks at it like, what the hell? And then he shakes his head and he takes off at the door. So he's gonna run at the door. You have frozen it, so I'm gonna give him advantage on this. And this is gonna be a strength check for him. Oh yeah. So
Nice.
he busts the door down and ends up on the other side. So the frozen water expands the door in its hinges a little bit and provides just that little bit of sort of almost a wedge. So that when Barnabas throws his shoulder into it, the door bursts open.
Percussive maintenance.
What are folks
Which
doing?
you think would be better done by
I'm gonna steal a glance at whatever was distracting Barnabas a moment ago, just see if there's anything there.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. I rolled a 7.
You don't have a clue. It looks like a
No
wall.
idea.
Y'all.
Yep, that's definitely a wall. Another third place.
I'm gonna walk over to the door and kick it out on my way through.
Excellent. I'm going to move you all into this area.
Thank you.
And you kick the door on the way through. Now,
Yeah, that's right.
you find yourself in a short hallway. That hallway is, as you can see, about 10 feet wide and about, 10, 20, 30, about 50 feet long. And there are 3 doors, one going to the south, one going to the north, and one going straight ahead. And again, Hyacinth, you are able to hear what sounds like whimpering on the other side of the far door, like maybe someone's either crying or someone is maybe in pain. It's not loud, but you definitely hear there is some sort of distress sound coming from behind the door at the far end of the corridor.